Jermaine in Los Angeles, California. See more better with freeprescriptionlenses.com. Call me Mo Better, because normally I have people seeing Mo Better. You'll definitely be looking Mo Better, and I'm going to show everyone else how to bring that love and feeling back to glasses. And the reason why I say normally seeing better, you are buying non-prescription lenses, no power whatsoever. These are the Transitions Generation 8 with Crizal Alize. They're going to go into the RayBan 2140, color 901, the classic shiny black in the 50 eye size. Let me take everything out of the original box that RayBan sends. You got the black leather RayBan case, RayBan cleaning cloth with junk mail that has a picture of your frame in it. The junk mail does. All the iconic frames, the Aviator, the Shooter, Outdoorsman, there it is. The Wayfarer, along with Olympian, Clubmaster, you get the picture. Put the back in there with your cleaning cloth. And of course, they come with that little plastic sleeve on the left temple to protect the temples from rubbing together during shipping. I'm going to put that on there when I ship to you. But I've already done the hard work, which is getting the original glass lenses out. And it takes a lot of heat to do that. And now I can begin to cut. So I'm going to program this shape into the computer. You were Secret Agent 2629. And I'm going to hit the start button. Little stylus is going to pop up, go around, trace the inside bevel of the right side of the frame before doing the same thing on the left. Here at freeprescriptionlenses.com, where everyone loves a bargain and no one is disappointed with quality. You buy any genuine, authentic RayBan frame that I sell, and you'll receive one free pair of clear single vision prescription lenses, or in this case, non-prescription fashion lenses. My receipt has my federal ID tax number, so if you have vision insurance, you will get your out-of-network reimbursement, or if you also have a health savings account flex dollars, you will get your full reimbursement from that. Now, you did pay the upgrade to the, like I said, you do get free prescription lenses. You pay the upgrade to the Transitions Gen 8. You pay the upgrade to the Crizal Anti-Glare. I can do anything with these. I can put mirrored lenses, whatever you want from here. So again, this is the classic hipster frame from RayBan. It was originally designed in 1952. It was redesigned in 1992 to have the new Wayfarer that I'm currently wearing now, but we'll get to that later. But you can see the difference in the frame. Original Wayfarer, new Wayfarer. This one has that classic tilt that where it comes in towards the cheek. All right, let me put one back on so I can see what I'm doing. So normally I would enter the pupillary distance and the optical center height, but I don't have to do that because these are non-prescription. 0, 0. I'm going to take the lens out of the protective packets they come in. Has a little laminate on the front of the lens. If these were prescription, I would put it in here and rotate until the correct alignment comes in, but let's just play it safe. Let's just make sure someone didn't put these in the wrong packet. 0 power. Okay, we're good. So this is a block, or as I like to call it, Jenny from the block. I need to attach 2 double-sided adhesive stickers to it, of which I've got 2 here. The black side is the sticky side. Line this up on the first block. Do the same thing. Did I lose one? Did it fall in? Come back here. Come back here. You're not getting away. It's still live. It was trying to squirm away. Why me? Why me? It was your time. So I'm going to pull the paper away to make the black side sticky. That is a magnet. It's going to hold it in place right there. And again, if these were prescription, I would orient it in there to where it lines up perfectly. This time it doesn't matter. I'm just going to make sure it's centered in there. Hit that button. The arm comes down, places the block onto the right lens. We're going to do the same thing now for the left lens. Pull the paper away to make the black side sticky. Line up the magnet. And normally I get a highlighter out and tell people what they are getting, but again, there is no power whatsoever. But let's go ahead and do that. That was the right lens, and these are the Airwear Transitions Generation 8 Gray Crizal Alize. This is the left lens. Of course, let me label that one right and left, and if you guys missed any of that, let me recap. That's right, free bad jokes with every pair of glasses sold. Oh, I've already put the thing on there. Just got to center it, hit that button, the arm comes down, places the block onto the left lens. Now this is the edger. This is what's going to do all the work while I run my mouth. It costs $40,000. I recommend everyone go out and buy their own. Put it on your kitchen counter, then you can cut your own lenses at home, and you won't need this guy with the 2 thumbs to do it for you. But the actual cutting wheel is this diamond crusted wheel that's going to grind away your lens material from this size down to this size. This wheel in the center that has that little channel, that valley, that's what's going to put the V-shaped bevel on the lens so it stays inside the bevel of the frame. So I'm going to wake up the computer, job ID number 2629. $26.29. These are polycarbonate lenses. If they were plastic, high index plastic, or Trivex, I would select that. I'm not going to polish the edge of your lens because it's not going to be seen. I'm not going to put a safety bevel on the front convex surface of the lens, but I am going to put one on the rear concave surface of the lens. Now the magnet's going to do its job twice. It's going to attach itself to another magnet there in the chuck. Or by now, you know I like to call it the Charles because I just don't know this machine well enough to call it Chuck. Hit the green start button, the door closes, the clamp shuts, the lens is going to be traced by 2 white styluses, making sure that it is large enough to fit into the frame on the first go round as it's tracing the shape of the right lens. And then measuring the thickness of the lens at every point to know exactly where to place the bevel so you have the least amount of edge thickness showing, of which you should have none, because these are non-prescription lenses going into a thick plastic frame. Now again, your lenses are made out of polycarbonate. Essilor calls polycarbonate airwear because they feel it is light as air. Again, these are the Transition Signature Generation 8 lenses with Crizal Alize. Polycarbonate is 40% thinner and lighter than regular plastic. It is virtually unbreakable. These are high-impact ballistics grade lens material, the same lens material that our soldiers wear overseas in combat zones to protect their eyes from shrapnel, from flying debris. It has 100% UVA and UVB protection built into the lens. We know what the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays can do to your skin there in Los Angeles. This is permanent and never needs to be reapplied, unlike the lotions, creams, and sprays that you see that you need to reapply when you're in the sun there. Now it has 30 to 40% blue light protection. You have the Crizal anti-glare, which is 3 treatments in one. The first treatment reduces glare when driving at night, particularly driving at night in the rain, but from street lights, stoplights, computer screens, overhead fluorescent lights and such. It also reduces reflections, going by the name anti-reflective coating. So when someone's looking at you, they're not looking at their reflection in your glasses. It makes for much better eye contact. Plus, if you take a picture, you're less likely to see your phone in the lens, or if someone takes a picture with a flash, you're less likely to see that. Now the third feature, the practical side that I like, is it comes with the industry's hardest scratch coating. The machine that applies the anti-glare coating costs well over $1 million. It takes over 24 hours to vaporize 8 different coatings onto your lens, so because of the time and the expense, they put the industry's hardest scratch coating on there to protect your time and investment. So water has begun spraying on the lens. It tells me it's in the last 20 seconds of the cutting cycle. In just a moment, a lever will come out. At the end of that lever is a spinning disc. That's what's applying the safety bevel to the back surface of the lens, just smoothing off any rough edges left over from the cutting cycle. Now in just a moment I will open this door with my mind. Just a moment, my mind's not working as fast as it used to. Okay. Alright, so let's take everything out, dry it off. Let's see if it fits first time around, which I would be skeptical in this frame. Tuck it in at the outside corners, push down the nose, and it does snap in. Only because these are non-prescription. This is a hard one to mount into. So, flip that over to L, hit the start button just like before, the door closes, the clamp shuts. The lens, just like before, traced by the 2 styluses, this time to make sure it's large enough to fit into the left side of the frame. And you can see as it's going around tracing the shape of the left side. Measuring the thickness to see if you have any edge thickness, and look at that, Jermaine, you got nothing. You got no edge thickness there, nothing, I'm telling you. Of course, again, non-prescription lenses in a thick plastic frame, you will never have edge thickness. Dry that off, add to my sense of accomplishment pile. Come back down here to the lensometer, check the power. I'm still on 0. It's just known as final inspection. So, now this frame, the RayBan 2140 Original Wayfarer, sells for $155 tax-free. I say tax-free now because a lot of people on the internet are having to charge tax. I'm in North Carolina. North Carolina considers eyeglasses a medical device, and there is no tax on medical devices in my state. so that's why I am tax-free. The Transitions Generation 8 adds $99.99. The Crizal Alize is $79.99 for a total of $334.98. Now again, I can put any lens in here you want. I can do prescription, non-prescription, it don't matter. I can do the transitions. I can do the transitions extra active with any of the Crizal coatings. I can do with the mirror coatings. I can do the Zeiss lenses. I can do Zeiss mirrored, full mirrored sunglass lenses where they're dark 24/7. Or you can get them with the extra active gray with the mirror coatings where they're clear inside and turn into a color outside. You can see the optical sawdust on the edge of the lens is about to come off on the bevel wheel. I can do single vision, I can do line style bifocal, just not with all the features. I can do the invisible bifocal with all the features. This frame comes in several colors in 2 different sizes, the 50 and the 54. They also have the new ophthalmic version of this where they take some of the tilt out of it. This is the classic one where it comes in towards the cheek. Now see, let's go ahead and give you an example. Mine is more perpendicular. In my right hand, the new Wayfarer is more vertical. This one is tilted in towards the cheek more. Now 52, it looks like it's smaller. 52 in my right hand, 50 in the left, but this has a wider bridge. 18 millimeter, 22 millimeters. Both are made in the RayBan factory in Italy. This one has that incredible super strong hinge. This just has a more revised. This is the triple barrel, single barrel. Dry everything off. Let's tuck it in at the outside corners. Push down, it snaps in. Pull that away. Add to my sticker collection. Come down here, check the power. I don't even have to turn the knob. I see what's in focus, nothing. So this is the point in every video that as I clean your lenses, I mentioned there's free shipping anywhere in the US, and Los Angeles, California is still in the US. But when you get these in the mail, there's a small chance these could fit too loose or too tight. However, there's an 80% chance that one side is going to sit higher than the other. That's because 80% of people have one ear that is higher than the other. And because of that statistic, 99% of all optical shops will do free adjustments if you ask them. But I'm going to get these in standard alignment first, also known as a 3-point stance. The 3 points are 1, 2, and the bottom of the frame being 3. I set them on the counter and press down. There is no wobble. Now when I say wobble, I'm part of that 80%. When I take off my RayBans and press down, they wobble on the counter, but they sit level on me. Flip them over, press down, there is no wobble. Close each temple to make sure they overlap perfectly, and they do, that neither temple is askew. Now again, this comes in 2 different sizes, many colors. This comes in 3 sizes now, the 52, 55, and there's a newer 58. I'm wearing color 6053 blue crystal to go with my blue crystal that I'm always wearing. Now this is what your lenses look like first time before they have been activated. I'm exposed them to a strong burst of ultraviolet light. Now as you can see, it takes about 30 to 45 seconds for a photochromic transition lenses to darken, a little bit longer when you come back inside, 45 seconds to a minute, minute 15 to return back to virtually clear. Now Jermaine, this is important, pay attention, and everyone else listening. All photochromic transition lenses will get dark on day 1 and continue to darken every day for the first couple weeks they're exposed to the sun. After that, they will work for years at maximum performance. The only time they won't work is if you're behind the windshield of a car. Your windshield absorbs the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays that would cause your dashboard to crack from sitting in the sun all day, as well as your upholstery. So that's why they don't turn dark in a car. Now, if you have a convertible or a motorcycle, they will darken. Now, they're also temperature sensitive, meaning they will get darker when it's 85 and below than they will when it's 95 and above. But I'd like to remind everyone, when it's 100 degrees outside, you're miserable, they're miserable. Nobody works 100% when it's 100 degrees outside. We all work much better when it cools off. Now, do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Click the bell icon so you can get notifications of future frame and lens combinations as they become available. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram as Free Prescription Lenses, on Twitter as Free RX Lenses. You can, if you have any questions about what I can or can't do, just go to the Contact Me page of the website. You can also leave a comment in the comment section below. but Jermaine in Los Angeles, California. Thank you so much for the purchase of the RayBan 2140s, size 50, color 901, the classic shiny black, and the 50i size. With your non-prescription Transitions Generation 8 gray lenses with Crizal Alize. And now hopefully everyone else has got a chance to see how I bring that love and feeling back to glasses. Thank you.